Hey, this is Kate, your plastic-free mermaid. I'm coming to California up here near Santa Cruz, attending the Unwrapped conference put on by Upstream Solutions. It's amazing. This is day one. My brain is totally fried. It's been so nice to be in this gorgeous location. I've been hearing from scientists who are studying the toxicity of plastic food packaging. And they've been presenting their research all day. It's been so incredible. Something that I wanted to share with you guys is that it turns out, new study released by the University of Victoria in Australia this week, that we eat one credit card of plastic every week. That's how much plastic we're ingesting through our food and drink, microplastics. So they've been studying all sorts of food and drink, and the highest levels of plastic were found in shellfish, beer, and salt. And then water, so both bottled water and tap, was the largest source of plastic ingested globally, which is pretty crazy. So microplastics are pieces of plastic under 5 millimeters, so in 5 millimeters in diameter, so that's smaller than a sesame seed. And these come from the degradation of plastic, like larger plastic, and also from the shedding of plastic. So when there's friction on plastic, microplastics kind of break away. Imagine like a big block of styrofoam or something, and if you were to rub your hand on it, flakes of styrofoam would flake off. It's the same thing. So when you're doing this with your credit card or your bottled water, you're taking the lid on and off and putting it back on, or any plastic bottle, you take the lid on and off. That friction releases microplastics. Also, plastic packaging, crinkling your chip bag or your rice bag, or wearing synthetic clothing. So that's how these little tiny microplastics are released. And the longer something is stored in plastic, the more that the microplastics, or the more that the packaging transfers into whatever it's containing. So it's pretty crazy. A person's average microplastic consumption is between 70,000 and 121,000 particles per year, and that rises up to 100,000 for people that drink bottled water. So another reason to bring your own bottle. I don't have one. So this is just crazy information to be receiving. But the takeaways are, what do we do? Use less single-use plastics. I mean, that's just always the answer. Bring your own water bottle. Use glass and metal when you can. These are recyclable, infinitely recyclable, not just downcycled. Plastic does not get recycled, it gets downcycled. There are far too many types of plastic out in circulation that are also contaminated with dyes and phthalates and all sorts of additives that they can't separate them all out in order to recycle them properly. Glass is glass, you can recycle that. Metal is metal, you can recycle that. So try to use those materials when you can. And they also have recycling systems that are in place that actually work. They're set up, they're collecting, and they're recycling. Whereas our plastic downcycling, that system's broken. And then just share this information, share these videos, empower each other through knowledge. The more we talk about this stuff, the less freaky and scary it becomes. Subscribe to my channel, guys, if you want to learn more about how to live plastic free. I do feel so excited that I have so much to offer in this space. The more we learn that plastic is causing so many horrific health problems, the more we know that we need to cut back on our plastic. So I hope that you find my channel as a helpful resource, and just feel good that just chip away at the plastics in your life, and you can reduce your exposure to these chemicals that disrupt our hormones, can lead to cancer, can cause heart problems, and so many things that this plastic, the chemicals that are leaching from our plastics in our life are responsible for. So we've got this. We're going to be okay. And definitely give me a subscribe or follow if you find this stuff useful. Have a great day.